What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights of the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, like button for the YouTube algorithm, and do not forget to subscribe. So we are back with another crypto update. Now, in this video, we're going to be talking about what Satoshi had to say about this countdown rollout. But first, countdown rollout. But first, let's take a look at the overall crypto market news and see what's going on. Shout out to Watcher Guru. Let's see what we got over here. So let's refresh this. Justin Bieber purchased this Bored Ape NFT in January for $1.3 million. Today it's worth $74,000. So he took a major hit on that right there. That's what happens when people buy into FOMO. You know, when people wait until everything is being hyped up or talked about, that's usually the worst time to buy. The best time to usually buy is when everybody's afraid. Warren Buffett said, when the market is fearful, be greedy. When the market is greedy, be fearful. Right now is a time to be being greedy. Now remember, this is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence on whatever it is that you decide to buy. Now, just then, Amazon becomes the first company to lose $1 trillion in market value, the biggest loss in history. So connect the dots. Something major could be taking place over there at Amazon. I heard Jeff Bezos, CEO of Amazon, basically saying that no company really lasts more than 30 years on average. Of course, there are some that have, but he said, you know, he kind of expects to see the decline of Amazon. That's what I heard. So FTX new management has located $1 billion in assets, $720 million cash from various accounts. So it looks like some users may potentially get some of those funds back if they do the right thing. But we also know that, you know, that could be unlikely to happen. There might be other creditors that are in front of the regular retail investors that will get paid out first. Also, just in, Sam Bankman-Fried signs legal documents to be extradited to the United States. So we know New York filed a warrant for his arrest, sent it over to the Bahamas, let them know that they wanted him, you know, in custody for basically the fraud, scam, alleged, you know, mishandling of all customer funds on the FTX platform. If you're new to this, he basically was responsible and a part of a team responsible that stole over $12 to $16 billion of customer funds from his exchange. Just in, Elon Musk says U.S. government paid Twitter millions of dollars to censor information on the platform. Wonder what information that was. Drop in the comment section if you if you know. I wonder what that could be. Most likely relating to political campaigns and things like that, if you ask me. Just in, Visa exploring options to allow automatic payments via Ethereum wallets without requiring manual transaction signing. So interesting. We're starting to see, you know, the big financial heads starting to open up more and more to crypto. So even though crypto is down right now currently, you got to pay attention to the mass adoption. All these companies and banks would not be opening up crypto trading and connections into the crypto platforms if, you know, crypto is just going to die out. So just in, China's Xinjiang province to build $28.7 metaverse industry by 2025. Sheesh. Just in, Dogecoin now has a larger market cap than Coinbase's coin. Okay, let's take a look now at this tweet from Satoshi. So Satoshi said, in response to, you know, the timer that we had, the big announcement that we were waiting on, Satoshi said, please note, make sure y'all can see that. Please note, I am not responsible for every detail of SHIB, i.e. website. So I applaud Trophius and his team for the new design and totally understand how the countdown could have been misleading. So that's, you know, interesting to see, that there's some type of, not disconnect, but to know that they're not actually on the same team. It looks like there may be separate, you know, teams behind Shiba Inu. So Satoshi says, I applaud Trophius and his team, you know, not saying the team or, you know, the SHIB team or the dev team or, you know, whatever. And says, and his team for the new design and totally understand how the countdown could have been misleading. So that's in response to a lot of people upset that that countdown didn't go towards the release of Shibarium. A lot of people was expecting, you know, some burn to be implemented, maybe the release of Shibarium. Now, I did see a tweet beforehand that Trophius made regarding, you know, the website being the first update to be made, but I didn't know that what his the statements he made came directly through the official SHIB Twitter page as well. So that was something, you know, new, to know that that basically some of the updates that he can be putting out from his team can come through the official SHIB page. Now, one thing, if I could, just add some of my input, can we stop with all the coded information? The whole mishap with this, it would have been a lot easier had they just said, hey, this date, when the countdown is over, we got a website update. Or instead of being mysterious with it, just saying exactly what it was, especially if it's not anything, that's going to get people really hyped up. Because then, even though they didn't say it was going to be Shibarium or anything like that, it can give a false sense of, something major being released when that's not the case. And then that in turn creates even more FUD. So although Satoshi says, not in control of that, I apologize for any confusion. Stay tuned. So Satoshi is telling us to stay tuned here. So that meaning something else is to come. Now I want y'all to get a couple comments in from some of the responses of the community. So Space Not Space says, sadly, I feel this project needs to level up a bit and be run like a proper foundation or business. That would mean doxing the devs and being transparent about build statuses and financials. After the last year in crypto, I can't bring myself to invest in anything less than that. So 116 likes on that, people agreeing with it. Now, I highly doubt the team is going to dox themselves. Satoshi replied and said, and please don't compare us to doxed and regulated people who scammed everyone. We are different. We are building with a very low budget and following a plan laid out by Ryoshi. You should take your complaints to other tokens. So Satoshi flat out telling them, if you're not happy with what we're doing over here, you're free to go to somewhere else. So Satoshi's kind of fed up right now, sounds like. Zach Humphrey says, all is well, Shy. When a community gets this big, this fast, there will always be haters. Keep grinding, she. Ringoshi Fund Validator says, those fudding are non-believers of Shibarium's existence. They will see it's real, the same as with shibaswap, Mr. Satoshi. So that's what a few people are saying about that. Now let's go take a look at Trophius's page so we can see his response. So he said, hope y'all like the website refresh. Please allow some time for DNS to settle. Please let us know if you hate/love the site and what we can do to improve it going forward for the community. This is just the start. And then he went on to say, hey, Shib Army, thanks for the incoming feedback on the website so far. We'll be fixing some mobile issues that cropped up and to fix some embedded PDFs that seem to just be too small to read. Keep the feedback flowing and we'll capture it to improve going forward. As for Shibarium, we understand some may be upset as you were expecting an update on the much anticipated Shibarium. Realistically, we can't launch everything all at once. It needs to be done thoughtfully and carefully. We need a solid place for information and more. The site also is ever evolving and information will be added dynamically and presently at the will and delivery our way. It also conveys the first phase to what we hope will be a sequence release of productive information to our upcoming release in coming days. So connect the dots right there, telling us something is coming up in the next few days. Also, shibaswap Dex has to put out a note right there that says, be aware, community, that the treat token has not been launched. Any tokens claiming to be treat at this time are not associated with our ecosystem in any way. So if you see a fake treat token going around, don't buy it, y'all. It is absolutely fake. So we see a tweet right here from Snoop Dogg saying, should I run Twitter? 81% say yes, 19% say no. 3.3 million votes right there. So salute to Uncle Snoop. Let me roll that up so y'all can see that as well. But that's all we got for this video, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Check the links in the description section, and we are out.